We brought this up earlier. You showed Tom Brady, you showed Michael Jeffrey Jordan together, talked about the GOATs. There was one other thing, though, right? There was one other thing that Tom Brady posted, and it was a picture. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of some GOATs in this picture, and it was Lewis Hamilton and Michael Jordan and David Beckham and Brady himself. And It kind of blew up the internet. And I'm looking at this picture, and I'm like, these four in their respective sports, just the accolades and how great they are and how well-known they are. There's never been a cooler picture taken in the history of photography than this picture here, Rich Eisen.
How do I need to react to that other than to say that that's got to be an overreaction? I have no idea that there's ever been a cooler picture taken. I mean, where am I supposed to go with that one? I don't know. Sure. Okay. That's a proper reaction by you. You've been watching too much Ozark.
That might have been it.
All right. What else you got over there?
All right. Well, spoke about horse racing today.
Yes.
Longshot Rich Strike.
Yes.
Won the Derby.
Yes.
Okay. He came out of nowhere. Showed a lot of aggression after the race, too. He played from bell to bell, and he just
started nipping at the pony that was trying to take him back to the roses.
And I'm thinking this horse has some fight in him. And then I thought about you, because I hear Rich. I think Eisen. So I'm thinking, Longshot Rich Strike winning the Derby is a great sign for your New York Jets.
Okay. Meaning what? We're the 80-1 shot.
You're coming out of nowhere. Man.
I will say this.
You're coming out of nowhere. No one expected anything out of you.
I will say this. I'll get a little deeper into it later on in the program, but it is a truly inspirational thing to watch. And I did show the race over and over and over again to my kids to say anything is absolutely possible right here to see that sort of thing. And if anybody out there thinks that this is a sign that your long shot team has a chance to make some serious hay, to use a horse phrase, then use it. So I will say that's a proper reaction. I think a lot of people are reading into their own existence, their own world, their own situations, their own sports fandom, or their own real life through that win. That was unbelievable to watch. So I will say that's a decent reaction.
That's a decent reaction.
But I don't want any jinx at all or talk about the Jets by you, because I don't believe you mean it.
Oh, come on, me.
What else you got over there? What else?
All right, so all last season we talked about, I think we're all fans of the Bills here, right? And we like Josh Allen, Josh Allen. And I know I've seen this, and I know you've commented on it, that he does a lot of running of the ball, and he's really good at it, but you don't want a guy, your franchise quarterback, you don't want him taking off all the time, running between the tackles. And I know you had said that they're a running back away. Well, it seems as though after this draft, they got the running back, Georgia, James Conner. And so now that they have him, I'm sorry, I said James Conner, James Cook.
Yeah.
So now they have James Cook. They got the running back. Are the Bills your Super Bowl favorites? Or let me rephrase that. The Bills are your Super Bowl favorites.
I have not named my Super Bowl favorites yet. It's still way too early. I still can't get the Bengals out of my brain. Just can't do that. But the Bills are so damn good, and their quarterback so damn good. And everybody, I think, is assuming that the Bills are going to, that Allen has kind of reached his peak, that he's got no other room for improvement. And I think that that's discounting how terrific he really is. So I'll say that that is not an overreaction, and that James Cook gives them a dynamic piece that I think can make him a Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year candidate that we need to watch. What if, let's just put it this way. Now, you could say this is an overreaction on top of it. What if James Cook has got some Kamara in him? What if he's got that ability to run it, make you miss? Mm-hmm. And what if he's got his, like he combines his brother's ability with Alvin Kamara's ability? I might be overstating it, but what if he comes out of the backfield and has that Alvin Kamara type big game ability like I saw in Georgia? What does that mean for this offense? So I think I just saw your overreaction and raised you one. What else you got over there?
All right, we're going to stick with Georgia. You know, they had the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yes.
Trayvon Walker. They
Yes.
had Jordan Davis. They had Quay Walker, Devontae Wyatt, you know, Nakobe Dean.
Yeah.
Cook. 15 players drafted. Kind of brings the question. Well, not even a question. It's more of a statement. Georgia had the greatest NFL draft haul of all time.
Yeah, I think so. You could say that. And I'm sure, I don't know the history of it right now, but Ohio State had a great one a couple of years ago when Urban was sitting on the set with me. And that kind of sucked to have me just eat it. And I think Ohio State set the record for most draft choices in the first 2 nights of an NFL draft, first 3 rounds, and Michigan just had its first. That was a tough one for me to swallow. But I think you can state that. I think you can absolutely state that. And then we'll just see how they look. And again, I think the 2 teams that we'll see to get an answer to it are the Eagles and the Packers. Packers got themselves 2 Bulldogs in the first round on the defensive side of the ball. And the Eagles followed up Jordan Davis with Nakobe Dean. So we'll see how those guys look in the draft, and that might actually lend more credence to what you just said. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.